I brought some mustache wax. I brought some beard stuff. I can actually, if we do something like this later, I can do some handlebars if you wish. My name's Brian Van Fleet. I'm from Tampa, Florida. I'm riding my bicycle from New York City to Los Angeles via the southern route. So the beard's going to get pretty hot in the desert heat in August. I think we'll probably see some temperatures upwards of 120 degrees. So, yes. I don't know. That's an estimate. I always think maybe the worst in a positive way. So when things aren't so bad, I'm happy. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna be honest here. Let's see. Last year I rode my bicycle solo cross country. It was about a 4,600 mile tour. Got to San Diego where my sister lives, and she said she was gonna make me dinner if I come see her. So decided I'd ride my bicycle. And so my bicycle stayed out there for the last 6 months, and to be honest, I got one 20-mile ride in the last 6 months before starting this trip. So, so my ass is a little sore. What I want to gain from this trip in particular, because last time I was by myself, this time I kind of want to work on just I guess some motivational skills even, because riding with 21 people or however many people, it definitely is a strange and morphing dynamic, because some people are very happy sometimes and then they're down. It's a very kind of organic moving thing, and it's a very interesting. So and obviously I can't stay on top all the time, but I'm gonna really work on it. Building my inner self to motivate positively the folks on the ride. And I know everybody is only going to get stronger and stronger, but I've started with nothing, pretty much. I mean, I know the pain. I know what it takes to make it through a very difficult day, and I'm capable of doing it. However, now I get to try it with others, and I'm going to only get stronger. So. And I feel like I've done very well the first 2 days, so yeah. Well, no, the first time I did it by myself, I just pulled a 60-pound trailer behind my long-haul trucker and went for it. I actually caught 3 hurricanes. Hurricane Faye in North Carolina, Hurricane Gustav in Kentucky, and then when I got to Missouri, I hit Hurricane Ike, which makes it a little difficult to camp, because you set a tent up and a tree blows down or something, it's gonna put a little dent on your tour there. But yeah, so last time I did it by myself. This time I learned so much about myself last time. I learned just inner growth, just being able to bust down mental walls by not giving up, and it was so amazing. It was so, like, there would be days. I remember I was in Kansas. I was in Kansas one of the days, and I had ridden 140 miles the day before, or actually 2 days before, and the next day I only made it 44 miles. The last thing I wanted to do was be on the bicycle, and I started off this day, and I'd gone 17 miles, and it was looking a lot like the previous day. And so I said, Brian, you're not allowed. I had my iPod with me. I said, Brian, you're not allowed to listen to your iPod until you get to the next town. And I took about 5 more pedals, and I said, screw it, no, that's not going to happen. So I put my iPod on, and a song came on by Pink Floyd, Shine On You Crazy Diamond. And my mentality went from being so low, from being so against everything at that moment, to just this mind-opening, expanding experience where I looked around 360 degrees. There was nothing. I hadn't seen a car all day, pretty much, and I was like, wow, this is absolute freedom. I was in the middle of nowhere by myself on a bicycle, and I believe I cried for like the next 15 miles, and that's the highs, and that's why I'm on this trip again. You know, it's the lows and the highs, and it's worth every bit of it. So yeah, yeah, indeed.